Since 2005, Inside Pool Magazine and the Billiard Channel have delivered exciting matches, unique shows, and covered the nation's largest events. Now you have the opportunity to become part of the action. With live stream, media, and matches such as the Amazing Billiard Series, there is a place for you to advertise your business with us. With YouTube at almost 100,000 subscribers, we have more special promotions to come. If you would like to find out more about how to partner and advertise with us or any further information on upcoming promotions, please visit our website.
Oh, okay, we're back from another dimension here, Inside Pool TV. We're at 2-0 right now. Rohnda Pierce versus Michael Thomas. Rohnda is ahead 2-0 here at the Red Door Den Training Center Tour 2021 at the Bulgogi House in Lawton, Oklahoma. A wonderful place right on U.S. Army Fort Sill base. A pretty cool giant base here. Build pretty much makes up the whole town. But this is the Bulgogi House's new pool room. Next door they're constructing. You can see they got all beautiful diamond tables. Michael Thomas is going to step up here to shoot. We had a little technical error there, apologize, but we're back online. InsidePoolMag.com, out on the road, out on the adventure, bringing you the matches as they are, where they are, as they are. We've got a great team behind us too. But we are here watching some great pool. This is the evening of the first day. Enjoying my visit to Oklahoma very much. If you can find a reason to come here, do so. You'll enjoy yourself. Rohnda played the 5-ball really nice. Got a little bump off the 9, but didn't go to the wrong side of it. It's about the best she could do in that situation. She's going to put a little inside English, high inside English on this ball. Played a good safety. The 7 balls blocking Michael from making the shot. Okay, he made a Mass A shot. Our top camera from this side of the table is malfunctioning at this time, so we have two cameras. The other camera will kick on here shortly. Some heat going on in Oklahoma. They do play good pool, I'll tell you that. Just a little inside high, it'll pop up there for the 9 ball. May need to get the bridge for this shot. Yeah, I don't like stretching on this ball. It is a 7-foot table, so yeah, he's fine with it. On a 9-foot. Still stretching though. That's where a player like Alex Pagulayan has an advantage. Not on this size table, of course. I mean, I'm sure he does, but he has to use the bridge on shots like that on the 9-foot table. I think Michael just missed that ball. That was a makeable ball to stretch over the shot like that. Still not the way to shoot that he shoots every shot. So how many shots do you really shoot stretched out over the table? Maybe several. I just don't think he looked at the angle because obviously you can make some balls here. So we're at 1-2 in favor of Michael. Actually, I was over here messing around with the computer. He must have ran 2 racks really fast. It's 1-2 in favor of Michael Thomas. We're racing to 6 here at the Bulgogi House. We have a list of sponsors. Pawn Sharks, Newcastle Incorporated, pawn shop in Newcastle, Oklahoma. And that's pawnbat.com. Solidsandstripes.com, which is Oklahoma City's #1 pool and game room supply. IQ Clinic, which is Thomas Van Eck. Let you practice how the pros play. Aiming system. The Gumbo, Pride of Gumbo, screen print making, prideofgumbo.com. And of course the Bulgogi House. They have some really nice food. They're on Facebook. You can find them. We also want to thank Bert Kinnister, doing commentary on some of the matches. And of course the Red Door Den Training Center Tour. Miss Regina that runs that. She's just a really nice person, doing a great job. Michael Shields and Gala running the tournament brackets. They're awesome. And we're just have a great crowd, great players, awesome place, awesome food, loving it. Just another adventure. It's work. It's work, but it's fun. A lot of work. Rohnda bears down on the ball, and she's going to, unfortunately for her, leave Michael Thomas a shot on the 1 ball. It looks like the 2 is next to the 1. Even with the amount of lighting that we have on the table, it's still not enough. I have 6 lights on this table. Okay, so the 2's on the bottom rail. That's why when you walk in a TV studio, you can't believe how much light's there. Well, there's a reason. It still looks dark. It still looks dark on the screen. Lighting is very important with these video productions. 3 ball. He was trying to hit that 9, it looked like. Bounced out to where he needs to be to hit the 4 in our upper right-hand pocket. Nice pace, he's moving around. That's a good time to take a little break and look at everything. It's like a transmission, shifting different gears, up and down. Speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Yeah, making the balls is just about the speed and knowing how much the ball is going to move off target. Once you strike the ball with the cue ball, there's a initial movement, like when two cars get in an accident, it's gonna slide a little bit once where the collision is. They're gonna move off their line they were on and then go off at an angle. So there's that initial bump when the cue ball hits the object ball that's going to make it not go where you think it's going to go. You're aiming at the pocket, you can't believe, how did I miss that ball? Not you literally, but us players. And you say, how did I miss that ball? Well, you had the angle right, the English right, you may have stayed down on the shot right, but that amount of travel, the ball goes off target, the distance from the pocket, it's all variable. We're at 3-1, and I'm loving it. Enjoying the great pool. And the beautiful diamond pool table. Again, diamondbilliards.com. Does a great job for pool. Rohnda to break. She's going to break from the rail. It's a good place to break. Watch the corner balls. Oh, she made the cue ball. That happens too. She may have had something wrong with her tip. Sometimes the chalk won't. See if she looks at it. She's looking to maybe grab a piece of chalk there. Yeah, let's see if she gets a piece of chalk. Nope, she's just grabbing the cue ball. She must not have felt anything wrong with the tip. She may have just hit it bad. It happens. Once a player starts playing good, too, and you're in the seat, it's that mental thing. I was hanging out over at the Red Door Den Training Center, and Greg was talking about Greg Hogue. He's the instructor over there, doing a great job. And he was talking about the book, The Art of Tennis, and some things that he likes to talk about from that book. He has his own YouTube channel. Good guy. He's a really good player, amazing player. But he was talking about just the mental aspect of just having yourself just sit in the chair and take your mind out of the game. It's so important. Just become sort of mindless at it. He's got all kinds of cool stuff to talk about. You can find him over on Facebook. And this is a great tour. I highly suggest that any players within driving distance really, if you want to play some strong players, these players play good. They play really good. I should know. I've been to a lot of these tournaments around the world. You know, you've been following for us for a long time, and I've been following you. When you watch the eye watches you back. Nope, not going to do it. Noble effort, but the rails were off there. Maybe taking a little bit more time using your cue and really going and looking at all the angles before you hit the ball. I think might help a lot, my friend. Rohnda here is a student of the Den. Yeah, she's got her picture on the wall there at the Red Door Den. She did some good training with Greg. Greg showed me some stuff too. It was cool. I had a lot of fun. Him, and then he has the bed and breakfast there. You can come and train and stay at the bed and breakfast. It's awesome. Here's a stretching shot. We'll see where she leaves. It leaves her. Good. She's okay. Times when you can stretch, and there's times where you shouldn't. Nice stay down, follow through. The more you stretch, the farther the ball rolls. Because more cues coming out of the end of your bridge, I think. Not sure. I notice these patterns, not with her, I'm just saying with all pool players do the same. On the rise up, every pool player plays pretty much the same, makes the same amount of balls, the same amount of mistakes in each category. Nice. She hit that at least out off the rail a little bit. Good effort. Sure she would like to have got it out a little bit farther than that, but that's what you want to do if you can. You use the cue ball for breaking out balls while you're making shots. It's very important. She's going to get really, I think, nice on this shot. I don't think she's close enough to scratch off this 8 ball. I think she'll be able to get across table with some forward English. She's just going to have to, once again, judge the amount that the ball is going to roll off after the collision. And it's the angle when you're standing up. Okay, she's going to hit it with some outside. That works. Beauty. Look at that. Nice. She's a little bit far away from the 9, but it's still an angle, and it's not what you would call a 50-yard line. She's still got a makeable shot. She's just got to worry a little bit about the scratch, but with the center ball shot and a little bit of English on it, she'll be fine. She missed the ball, unfortunately. Keeps the chalk in his pocket. All right. I like that. He pulled the chalk out of his pocket, and then he picked up the chalk on the table, put the chalk on the table back down, and then used the chalk from his pocket, and then put it back in his pocket. I love it. I love it. He got a lucky given to him shot there. I thought Rohnda deserved to win that rack. Just those little details on the come up. We're all playing to be like the pros. They are so, that's how good they are. They just never miss. Hardly ever. They make it look so easy, just like golf. Same thing. They just hit the ball up there on the green and just put it in from 20 feet. It's like nothing. And I get up there, I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the heck? They play all 12 hours a day, just like these awesome, amazing pool players, these pros. It's their job. They play 10 to 12 hours a day, no matter what. They're hitting pool balls. They're doing something involved in pool. And doesn't get what she wants, unfortunately. We're at 1-4, racing to 6. Michael Thomas versus Rohnda Pierce at the Bulgogi House. I like to say that word. Really nice people here, great food, awesome pool tables, all diamonds, a bunch of 7-foots, and they got 2 perfect brand new 9-foots. Dang, he really hit that ball like I would. Kind of moved his head there, exactly like I would have done, and that's why I'm not on inside pool videos. This guy's playing really good. We'll give him a slide on that shot because he's playing so good, and we'll watch Rohnda and see what she can do with her break. Sometimes that happens. You walk up on somebody else's break, and not you, but I do. I walk up on somebody else's break, and I'm just a little bit not used to seeing their layout that they're used to seeing, and something gets in my head, and bam, back in my seat. She's going to go for the 9 ball here. It's a makeable shot with the right speed, just a nice medium speed. She's going to play some inside English, do the transfer, and I think click. Oh, maybe the opposite English would have popped it in there. It's confusing sometimes. She may have just hit the ball a little bit wrong, a little lot, accidentally. It happens. He's going to hit this with low ball, and we'll see if Michael cannot make another mistake. but if he does, we like to see Rohnda come from behind. So he's going to hit this ball with some English to try. I don't think he even has to run into the 7 here. I think he can just, basically, if he hits it with inside, he'll just drop. It's a funny little shot, though. Oh, ooh, he banked it. Went for the bank. Noble effort. Rohnda will get another chance. Okay, she's going to go for the 9 ball again, maybe. Or perhaps the carom on the 7 is a go. Or the combo on the 5-7. It's just controlling, excuse me, what happens to the 5. She went for the 9 and made it. So I'm not going to miss it twice. 4-2. We rolling on here at InsidePoolMag.com, my friends. Live, baby, live. Hey, it's been a long time since I said that. Beautiful Oklahoma evening. The fans are kicking. The fans are cheering and hollering. Well, maybe not. But hey, they're here. A little lineup of people sitting out there watching. Getting down to the last few matches of the evening. We'll be coming back with the top 4 players tomorrow. And I'll be having some more of that bulgogi. Another day, some more bulgogi. Great break. Let's see if he's going to get what he likes and wants to get. Not today. Nice speed, though, at least. Just didn't get the... These diamonds don't mess around. You got to be a good player. I mean, you have to be really have the exact perfect speed, everything. You can look that you're looking right down one of the pockets there. 2 balls will not fit in the pocket. One's sticking out a little bit. It's not like the other brand of table where you can hit the ball anywhere around the 2nd diamond and it'll roll down into the pocket. No, you got to hit them right to get them to go. And diamonds are designed by pro players, tweaked over the years. That's why they have a giant factory. They know what they're doing. Great tables. I'm surprised he played that ball. That's a tough one to make at that angle. And that's usually what happens right there. It just drops right out in place. See if Rohnda can take advantage of the error. Maybe he was trying to roll up a little farther. I'm not sure. Good shot. Hit it with some inside English. Now she missed her position. She made a ball. She made the 4 ball, I believe. And this is a little bit more manageable shot for that angle. When the cue ball's way far away from the ball, there's just too much when it hits. She hit that perfect, though. She didn't try to slice it. She went ahead and hid the cue ball behind the 9. Good safety shot. 9 ball is looming. The 9 ball, it looms over the whole Bulgogi house. Like the full moon. Oh. That was special. Special day for Rohnda. Special night. Don't you love ball in hand when the person's down 2-4? I do. Go, Rohnda, go. I'm not rooting for you. I'm just rooting for you. Root for you too, Michael. I want everybody to win. But there can only be one first place. So, there you go. Will it be Rohnda? Will it be Michael? We shall see. Time will tell the tale. Very nicely hit ball. I know that wasn't far across the table. She had to roll that, but she hit that with some really nice spin. It's all about the spin. You keep them all spinning. Keep all the balls spinning. Doink. Nice shot. Did she get there? She did. She did. Can she make the ball? That's a tough shot. Do I like to bank down towards the 7 here instead of go for this? Sometimes. She's a better player than me, though. See, that's why I like to bank downhill. It's just too much. It's too much. When it's passed, you got to be like Sean Putnam to make that ball consistently. Now he can cut this ball in the other pocket, but he's risking the scratch, which that pocket's really big for a scratch. That's why he don't even want to do that. It's like, no, I'm going to look over here for a while. I don't want to see this shot and I'm looking at, but I'm going to go ahead and look at it because I got to make it. Oh, this guy's playing. Let's see how he hits the ball. All right, everybody move around. Let Michael get back in get his eye on. He's going to go ahead and shoot the ball. He knows how to play this ball and not scratch. Ouch. That is the problem with cutting the ball where you cannot see the pocket. Overcut that ball. Rohnda rolls to the 7, the proper position. She's going to go forward with this ball. She can get the cue ball back to where maybe she is had it right now or close to it. She got it towards the center of the table. That's a good place to be. Open hand bridge. That's the right way to hit this ball. Beautiful. Comes across. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Now she has to bank. I mean, she could shoot at this ball. Either way, both shots are going to be tough. I like banking it, but she could make it easily. Very nice. There's just a point where it gets too steep, I think. It's tough to tell with one camera angle. Sorry about that, people. We'll get the other cameras working as soon as possible. I didn't count on the amount of heat in this area. Being so hot, the switcher is overheating. So we're going to run out and get a fan as soon as we get a break from one of the big box places and get a fan running on this thing. We'll have all the cameras running. Hopefully in the next few matches. Okay, that's a little update from behind the scenes here at InsidePool.tv. This is Wild Boy Jones operating. I'm an operator. White hat operator. All right, let's see what Michael does. Boom. It's the hits the ball pretty convincingly, but he's not making, I think he may be hitting it too hard. You play on Valley bar tables a lot as opposed to the diamonds, and you can hit them a little harder. The pockets are wider. They're not as precise of a table. I like them, but I just like diamonds better. It just forces you to really tune in your break. And they transfer over on the big table. If you play on a 7-foot diamond, and then you get on a 9-foot anything, you'd be surprised how big the pockets look on the non-diamond tables. Okay, good safety there. Rohnda is not going to have a shot, it looks like, on be able to cut the one, but she will be able to hit the ball and possibly bring the one ball down underneath the 8, 7, 9 mess over there and leave the cue ball pretty much where it's at, the one ball is at. I would imagine would be the shot. She may be able to make the ball. We'll see. She went the other way. Okay, that's just as good of a safety. There's no ball for Michael, or excuse me, no pocket. He could bank this one cross corner, which would be, I don't know, we just didn't have Derby City this year, so I'm kind of fiending for some banks. He did go for the bank, did not make the ball, and left Rohnda a cut shot, but the pocket is halfway blocked. So there is, it's just in what she, I can't see the angle properly, but it looks like she's going to go shoot the ball. Just soft and slow, be easy. Oh, she banked it, reverse bank, nice. There, she's gave me some banks, thanks. All right, keep it up. Next ball. Now, what do? Just play the, I mean, the 3 ball's hanging in the hole. You just lightly hit the 2 and leave the 2 by, is that not the 2? Okay, that's not the 2. That's the 2 she's aiming at, I see. She was trying to get something crazy going on there. That was creative. She was trying to drop a ball down to knock that 3 in, and she would have had a shot on the 2, at least have been able to hit it there. That would have been cool. I see what she was doing. That was nice. Nice thinking, creative. All right, here we go again. He takes the 3 down and looks at the 2 ball in the same pocket. And the next shot will be the 4 ball, which Q is almost next to there, which he should be able to pocket that into the side, and then if all goes well, he can go up around the top pocket and back down, bounce off the left-hand rail, and drop about close to where he's at now. Good enough. And then the 6 ball will be the one right next to the dot. I like to say that word too. And I think he'll try to land the cue ball about where it was before. He's going to go ahead and shoot it in the side pocket, which is a lot closer of a shot. He's going to have a longer shot on the 7 ball, however. That's why I sort of like shooting it in the top pocket, and that way you can roll up for the 7. Should be an easy 7. Basically a stop shot. Give him a shot on the 8. He may want to try to get as close to straight in as possible on the 8 and roll down, just because the 9 is so close to the ball. We'll see what he does. It looks like he wants to hit it with some speed. I don't like having this much cue hanging out the end. He hit it perfectly slow, which is beautiful. It's exactly what you want to do. See, he's excited. He knows. He's hitting them right. We're going to dig in his. You move around the chalk on the table, then dig in his pocket. Get the chalk back in his pocket. I love that pool player's got every one of them's got their own little thing. Okay, so he could just go a rolling ball forward. He may hit the 9 here. He's going to go low ball. And now he's shooting backwards on the 9. It's a pretty big pocket. He may shoot it in the top just because he can see the angle better. More than likely, he's just going to roll it in the top right-hand pocket to get to the hill here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Nice shot. We're here in the Indian Nations, by the way. Really cool place to visit. As Rohnda Pierce will rack them while we're 3-5 in favor of Michael Thomas. Want you to join our YouTube channel. We put out matches. We're going to be doing events all summer and fall and I guess forever. I mean, we've done this many. Can't even count them. This is a great run tournament. Everybody's really professional here at the Red Door Den Training Center Tour. Just going to go ahead and break from the rail again. Watch the speed. Just nice and easy. They'll break up. She hit him perfect. She's going to get a shot on the 1. She should be rewarded with the shot on the 1 for that nice break. It looks like she can do something with that hanging 4 ball. There's no clear pocket for the 1 ball. We'll see what she does. I like doing a little cutty cut on the 4. No, she's going to just play like some kind of little safety here. Put the cue ball up behind the 3. Oh, she could make the ball. Nice. The benefits of having a different angle camera on the table. We'll get there, folks. Keep going over to InsidePoolMag.com. Get your stuff off our store. Check out all the news. We got Tracy Robinson going across the country doing news feeds from her Facebook. She's the star now. I'm chopped liver. It's all about Tracy now. No, she has a great show. She just writes some excellent articles, too, on InsidePoolMag.com. Big shout out. She worked really hard as one of our moderators on the stream for years. And now she's stepped up to reporter. All right, Rohnda dials in as I'm yammering away on the 4 ball. She's got a perfect shot on the 5. Nice and easy over to the 6. Happy days ahead. Could be. It's nice getting to see these different players from across the country. I kind of got bored going up and down the East Coast. So we're going out west. doing a little out west. I want to see how they play out here. Hopefully be going to Texas and all that. Dropping down for the 9. Beautiful. Southern. Inside pool's dropping down to Oklahoma. Rohnda's dropping down to the 9 ball. Get herself to 4-5. This exciting match. I think she needs to cue up a little bit closer to her cue ball. Not that she's, I mean, she'll beat me every game, but sometimes the players can't see. I don't know if this is her particular thing. Some of the really good players that are at that level, they just can't see right, because they really do think they're queuing up really right on the cue ball, but you can see she's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches away. I guess it's all in how you want to cue. I'm not criticizing her game. It's just one of the mechanical things I see the pros do every time is they're right directly on that cue ball. But everything adjusts from there. Your bridge, the amount of cue that comes out of the end, the bridge, it all has to be adjusted when you change that pivot point. But yeah, dial in as close as you can. I think you'll see a lot more success on some of the longer shots. Just an opinion of mine. But we're seeing an exciting match here. He's going to hit this with some. See if he can hit it a little bit. See if he hits it. Okay, he's going to the rail. He hit it, jammed it. He watched, seen what she did. It worked. That's what the players do, the higher level players. They say, oh, well, this person's playing it like this. I'm going to go ahead and switch up my break. That's good that he switches his break up and doesn't just stay stuck in, well, I'm going to get it this time. No, it's not working on this table. You got to try something else. Just something in your stroke, something in the stance, the follow, something's wrong, something in your pivot point doesn't work with this diamond table. So he's smart enough to know to see how close he's dialing in on the ball. I'm not saying that he's going to make the shot. It just all right, enough about it. You get it. She is going to have a pretty difficult shot. 2 rails into the 1. It's going to be better to go 2 rails and try to hit the 1 off the 2nd rail. But again, we're not at the right angle to see everything because I left the fan at home. We get a good shot of her cueing. Looks a center ball a little bit. Her inside. Okay, well, she went 2 rails, hit it nicely, but there it is. Drops right in. How many chalk she got in there? If you ever need a chalk, just talk to this guy. Hit this with some low ball. Right, if you need chalk right away, no matter where you're at, and Michael's there, he's got it. There's nothing worse than going to somebody's pool table and they don't have any chalk. Like at their house. Like, come on, man. Where's Michael Thomas at? He would have a chalk right there. It might be a good idea. Maybe I should start carrying a chalk. What else can you do with chalk? Can put it on your door hinges? Oh man, I'm getting a little nutty talking to a computer in the corner. Somebody come and talk to me. Nobody wants to talk to me right now. We're going to watch Michael run out. I'd like to see a hill match myself. Oh, look at that. The genie. Genie came out of the bottle. I mean, I didn't want to spend one of my 3 wishes on it, but I was just joking. Good shot. She's lined up to make it hill. Here's where the heart rate goes up, your confidence is, your thinking is going on. This is the moment where the B level players go to that A level, or the A to the double A. It's remaining under control with pressurized shots, remaining calm, and doing all the mechanical things that help you win. Am I right? I'm right. She's going to go forward with this. Okay. Drop down into the 9 ball. There's our other camera. As night settles in, cools down, things start working, life is good. That beautiful diamond pool table. And wow, I got what I wished for. It's hill. So that means we're going into an 8-ball tiebreaker, which we'll get right to.
Don't forget, guys, we are going to have a second chance. If you're interested, we will have a second chance. Same format race, but single elimination, $30 entry.
All right, we're back. Like my fake laugh. I had to run over there and see what was going on here. So it's a tiebreaker race to 2, basically. So whoever gets to 7 from here. And Michael Thomas to break. Working on getting all the equipment to work properly. All you live streamers out there, make sure you bring some sort of fan. All your equipment is going to get hot. I know there's new people wanting to get into live streaming. Sure heats up the computer. All right, Michael's going to break 8-ball. So we're racing to 2 8-ball. Got it. Made a ball. He's looking at a whole mess of stuff over on our side of the table. Quite a few balls on the rail for the solids. I'm assuming he's going to go ahead and take the solids, the 5-ball or the 3 balls right there. He's got a progression of shots so he can get back down table. He does have one. He has that problem ball right there. That's going to be the one of the... It's going to need to be taken care of. It's almost best to just go ahead and... He could try to land on this to a bank. That would be the best way out, and then go for the 7. I think that's what he's going to do. He can still bank the ball. He's going to get caught up in the 9, 10 over there, in the other stripe. Caught up in the glue. He's good. He's just got to bank out. Keep on banking. It looks like he can play a cut shot maybe on the 7. No. He can't hit the 5. He can't hit the 7, can he? He looks like he can maybe clip the 7 in. That's a makeable shot if the 11's not in the way. Tiebreaker 8-ball games. Yeah, this isn't a nice shot. Yeah, he missed that ball. That's tough being jacked up over the ball like that. This was the best angle I could get in the room with the camera. I'm actually on top of a rolling platform that goes right over top of the table they have here. It's pretty cool. It's like a scaffolding that rolls. And they use it to hang the lights or whatever. And it's sweet. It rolls right. I use it to set everything up, roll it around on the floor. But we have our camera on the tripod, and all the tournament people are under the screen where you can't see all their heads. They're all walking around and everything. So and there's a ceiling that's low here, so I could not get the perfect angle. We're gonna have to look at a little bit of a difficult angle on this table, but still, it's something. Every room's different. Every tournament's different. You have to adapt to what's in the room. It's not a TV studio where everything can be perfect. This is real, raw. That's how live streaming pool is. You're streaming at the pool room. Whatever it is, it is. She's playing some really nice pool here. I would not be surprised if she does not go ahead and finish out this rack. She's really warmed up now and playing smooth. Got some movement in the background. I think that might be the only thing that was maybe distracting her there. Hit this high with some inside, come across table. Oh, she has another stripe up there I didn't see. It's at the 13. Okay, well, the 13's bankable. If that's a word. I think it is a word. Bankabilly. And that's what she's going to do. It's a straight in shot. If you hit it right, in the right speed, that scratch is there. Reverse bank is possible too. I was thinking of going to the other pocket. She hit it perfect for that reverse bank. We'll take her to Derby next year. Bet on her. He's like, oh man. Hey, missing those 2 balls in that rack about game 3, 4, when he was up 4-1, he missed a couple shots, and that's where it all starts. Towards that middle of the match, that's where the players make the mistake that, not every time, but sometimes the other player will gain the momentum. And once you get going, you get going. Not you, particularly you, but it could be you. I'm the disembodied voice of Inside Pool. Honored to be here with you, my friends, worldwide. Coming out of speakers all over the world. We'll see where he breaks. Nice power, a lot of movement. You made a ball, and the plastic rack is not all caught up under 5 or 6 balls. So that's good. The 8 and the 9 are locked up. He's got the 1 and a strike ball that are together. Not that many balls on the rail though, just that 9. If you get the right momentum going, anything's possible. Just got to get that 9 out of there. This should be the #1 thing, attacking that 9. Even if you miss the ball and get that 9 out of there, and Rohnda may not be able to run out, then look, you got the 9 out, it's your shot then. So sometimes sacrificing a shot can be beneficial, and that's not the 8 ball, that's just a stripe, so that's even more of an advantage there. He's going at it, he broke it out, great, absolutely. And he sort of tied up one of her balls and limited the amount of pockets. That's what 8 ball is all about, freeing up your balls and making your opponent's shots more difficult every time. That's good. And then you get in a rotation and you're like Corey Deuel, where he can run 15 racks for breakfast. And then watch him play double rack 8 ball because he's bored on a bar table. Fun times. He's got a DVD out, videos. It's like I made it, or I filmed it. Myself and Max Eberly edited it. Schoolofpool.com. It's a great video. I should know. I was there. And little plug for Corey. As Michael shows us how it's done with this 8 ball rack. It's just nice and easy, man. Nice and easy. Look at that. 6-6. And we are at, once again, Hill for the 2nd time in this match. We're getting hit in different timelines. We're going into different timelines. It's Hill again. I'm zapping in and out. I'm here, I'm there, we're everywhere. We inside pool.tv from another dimension. Like that song, what's that song? That Prodigy song? Another dimension. All right, here she goes. Rohnda racks it up on Hill. She gets the break. Gotta love having the break on Hill. Great match. Not enough cameras. We'll get there. Appreciate your patience. Wild Boy Jones loves you. Worldwide. Across the galaxy. Through the roof. All right, it's all about the break. 3:14. Here she goes. Everything's flying all over the place. There's action everywhere. Everything's moving. Everything's on the rail. Everything's all tied up. Michael's going to grab his cue, look for the first thing he can make, and go from there. Did she make a ball? There was so much movement on that break, I can't tell. I'm not one of these people I can instantly count the balls by just looking at the table. Oh yeah, she made 4. I tend to watch the cue ball, where the cue ball goes, and sometimes I'll miss what goes in the pockets. I can't look at all 6 pockets at the same time and the cue ball for me. Some people can do that. maybe they just like stare at the center of the table. I'm going to try that maybe next time. Maybe I'll be able to see everywhere all at the same time, everything all at once. I'm working on it. Digging in, draws back, gets a shot on whatever he wants right now. What would you like? What's the best, what's the finest pattern? The finest. This looks like a really good rack for solids for sure. The stripes are over there all tied up and stuffed, man. Just not.
Tim Miller, are you building? Table late, your opponent is waiting.
It's not happening. It's not a good for stripes. It's way more likely that the solids are going to run out. He uses the cue right through the center of his chin. He stays down really well. This guy shoots good. They both shoot really well. I don't really see what this guy even does wrong. I think maybe just taking a little bit more time with looking at the angles like he's doing now, but do it on really weird cut shots and stuff. And don't just get down on him. I think if he just takes a little bit more time on the really hard shots, I think he will excel at this sport. Because this guy really does play really good. It's just the next level up for him. I think for Rohnda, again, like I said, just the getting the cue ball a little closer would be the only thing I saw. This guy is so good. It's tough to come from behind playing this kind of player, especially when he can adjust his break maybe a little bit better. So both great players, great pool room, really enjoyable tournament, really great tour. Awesome food here at the Bulgogi House. And great fans, inside pool fans. And what else can I say? And to. There it is. We thank you so much, my friends, for joining us, and we will not say and so many times next match. See you soon.